Hopefully by the time it reaches us, we're looking at sustained winds that really won't be much higher than 20, 30 miles per hour. It's not going to cause a lot of problems, but spotty power outages, spotty damage will be a possibility. 3 a.m. landfall, North Hutchison Island. I wasn't familiar with that. It's just south of Vero Beach. You can see the center of the storm looking a little ragged, more so than it was over water. Now crossing very quickly into central portions of Florida. Much of Florida right now inundated with rain, at least the peninsula. And we're starting to see some rain coming into the Savannah area as we speak. Winds, this new advisory, 7 o'clock advisory just came in. Winds are now down to 60. I'm seeing this for the first time. Movement steady at west-northwest at 14. So keep bringing those winds down. The rain's going to start to impact us as early as this afternoon. More likely later tonight. We'll start to see them approaching from the south during the daytime today. I think mid-afternoon is fair game for any spotty showers. I don't think we'll see much of anything before that. And then we'll start to see these bands of rain coming in from time to time this evening, overnight, and then during the day Friday. The most substantial rains will come in Friday, and that's when the core of the storm starts to move across the western part of the state. There it is. And this is why the rainfall totals projections that we have is higher really west of I-77. We're looking at 2 to 4 inches of rain fairly easily in those locations, with some pockets of 6-inch totals a possibility. I think the Triad looking at over an inch, less than 2 in many areas, could see some areas over 2 inches of rain. And this all winds down on Friday evening. I think that 1 to 2 totals should keep flooding at bay. A chance for a passing shower during the day on Sunday with the trailing cold front helping to steer this out. Flood watch is posted. We mentioned this numerous times, mountains and foothills. It goes into effect at 7 p.m. tonight, lasts all night, all Friday, and ends at 1 a.m. on Saturday for that rainfall impact. Watch for ponding of water on roadways in those locations, especially when the rain is coming down quite heavily. And again, this summarizes what we're going to see. Winds likely gusting to 20 to 40 miles per hour. Higher Friday evening when the core of the storm is coming through. Could see spotty damage and power outages. Flooding most prominently west of the area. The one flying the ointment, I think we're going to handle most of this pretty well, is the threat that we have for tornadoes. And you can see quite a large area Friday under a level 2, a slight risk that we could see some heavy weather. These bands that come in will be rotating. They often do around these tropical systems, and they could bring brief isolated spin-ups that could cause some damage over our area. So it's something they'll have to watch pretty closely as these storms are beginning to unfold. Moderate risk for most of these things. Periods of heavy rain more prominently will be featured during the night tonight and during the day tomorrow. We're in the 50s now. I expect temperatures in the low to mid 60s in the Triad and foothills. Pretty cloudy day. Rain chances limited until the afternoon, and then it starts to ramp up pretty quickly. 80% tomorrow. Fairly mild on Saturday with a late day rain chance, and then we really cool down Sunday and Monday.